Sports Radio 95.7.
Now to the highlights of the ballgame. The A's, as was the case on Friday night, were leading 2-0 going to the bottom of the second. Here today, Kurt Suzuki, two-out double, and that came in the second against the Yankees starter Bartolo Colon, and next up was Pennington. No balls, 2 strikes. Pennington's batting. Suzuki's at second here in the top of the second. And Colon out of the stretch. He's ready and throws, and it's swung on a soft drive in his short right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Suzuki around third. The throw by Swisher going to be close, but it gets away from Martin. It's backed up by Colon. He takes a ricochet off the screen, and going to second is Pennington, and the Athletics have taken a 1-0 lead. And next up was Eric Sogard. This was his first ever at bat at Yankee Stadium. So 0-1, center field Granderson shaded toward left center. Lead at second by Pennington. Colon out of the stretch and deals, and Sogard a drive to right center up the alley. It's going to be 2-0 A's. That's going to the wall. Scoring easily is Pennington. Sogard's at second, stopping there with a stand-up double. He's 1 for 1 at Yankee Stadium, and the Athletics have taken a 2-0 lead. Yankees' first run came in the bottom of the second, and one of 2 occasions today in which a stolen base set up a run for the Yankees with 2 out, a single up the middle by Russell Martin. He stole a second, the veteran Andrew Jones up. Now the backward glance by Gonzalez, and here's the pitch to Jones. Drilled to left center. Coco coming on, has to play it on a hop. And around third to score is Martin. A line drive base hit to left center by Andrew Jones, and the Athletics lead is 2-1. And then in the third inning, Gio pitching around some trouble. Laird leading off, reaching on an error by Pennington, then a walk to Jeter. After Granderson flied to center, the Yankees had 2 runners on base, and Teixeira with the 301 lifetime home runs.
Gio tried to pitch through an early error in this inning from Cliff Pennington. 0-2 sidearm fastball, bounced to short, picked up by Pennington, goes to Weeks for 1. The relay to Jackson in time. They turn it 6-4-3. Gio giving a little bit more of a sidearm look today, something new for the Yankees, and it pays dividends with a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. On to the top of the fourth, still 2-1 Oakland.
In the bottom of the fourth with 2 out, here's where Gio really lost his command. He hit Martin. He walked Jones. 2 on, 2 out for Nunez.
Look back to second, keeping Martin close. Jones, the trailing runner at first. Here's the 0-1. Curveball hit in the air to left field. Willingham running back, racing, still going, reaching out. He cannot get it. It's by him. It's on the track, and 2 runs are going to score with 2 outs. Martin and Jones come home on a 2-out, 2-run double from Eduardo Nunez. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Nunez with RBIs 21 and 22. It seemed like Willingham got a bit of a late break on that ball, that it just kept on going further and further away from him toward the alley in left center.
And then the A's had a real shot to tie the game. In the bottom of the fifth inning, Sogard walked, and then after Weeks was out number 1 and Chris was out number 2, Hideki Matsui would be in the middle of a huge afternoon. So here's Matsui, a left-handed hitter, a slightly open stance. And Bartolo Colon. He is ready now. Here's the kick. The pitch to Hideki. Driven to right center. Up the alley. Might tie the game. Sogard's at second. Turning at second. Granderson plays it back. Sogard's around third. They're going to try to score him. Here's the throw by Cano. And it's a high throw. The tag. And out at the plate is Sogard. 8-4-2 on the relay. Cano's got a great arm. His throw was very high. And so even though the throw beat Sogard to the plate, Russell Martin had to go up the ladder and snare the throw by Cano, and then reaching down with the glove, and Sogard tried to go in to the fair territory side of the plate, tried to get his right hand on the plate, but the tag was applied by Russell Martin just as Sogard was about to get to home plate. So the A's denied the chance to tie the ball game. The final out of the top of the fifth inning. And halfway through our ball game today, after 4.5, it's 3-2 New York. They would quickly increase their lead in the bottom of the fifth. The leadoff walk to Jeter. Granderson with a count of 3-2. Now Gio's pitch. The runner goes, drilled to right in the corner. It's fair. It's gone. No doubt about it. A home run. Granderson in the second deck. And that quickly the Yankees have taken a 5-2 lead. Well, leadoff walk and a 3-2 count. And Granderson got one right down the middle, belt high, a fastball. And then after that, a single by Teixeira. He went to second. Cano, a dribble right in front of the plate. He was out 2-3. Swisher struck out. Then Russell Martin singled. They held Teixeira in third. The Yankees at first and third for Andrew Jones. So the count 2-2. On the way, the delivery, and it's swung on, bounce to the hole. It's short. Backhand long throw by Pennington on a hop, and it's not going to be in time. Teixeira scores for third. Martin goes to second. An infield single for Andrew Jones, and the Yankees lead 6-2. Looked like an uphill battle for the A's at that point. Colon left after 7. David Robertson worked in the 8th inning. Coco Crisp a double to right on a ball as Swisher tried to make a sliding play after the ball was sinking in front of him. Went by him for a 2-base hit. Coco with his 200th career double. Matsui next. The 1-1 pitch is swung on line to left center, a 4-hit game, and Coco's around third. He's going to score. Matsui turning at first. The ball's bobbled by Dickerson. Now the throw to second. Matsui in with a slide. It's now a 6-3 lead for the Yankees. And a great read by Matsui. As soon as he saw Dickerson bobbling that ball in left center field, Hideki took off for second base, and he made it just ahead of the tag. So now 6-3 the A's trail. Ruled a 2-base hit. After that, a walk to Willingham. DeJesus struck out. Jackson popped out. The A's still looking to do some damage against Robertson. Suzuki was up with Matsui and Willingham on base and 2 away. And the 3-2 pitch as the runners will be going once again with 2 out. It's swung on line to right center for a base hit. Matsui is going to score easily. Willingham's around second going to third. Granderson plays it back. They're going to hold Willingham at third on a double to right center by Suzuki. And the A's are very much alive. It's 6-4. And Rivera's coming in. Granderson racing toward right center on the track, played it back, and Willingham just not running that well with that Achilles issue. Gallego had to hold him at third. Suzuki doubles to right center, drives in a run. It's 6-4. The tying run is in scoring position. A call to the bullpen for the great Rivera with 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. And so Rivera made 2 pitches. The second one, a broken bat ground ball to second by Pennington. The A's were down by 2 going to the bottom of the 8th. Here's when the A's went to Joey Devine, coming off 3 straight walks in the outing on Friday. And he was shaky today. He fell behind, had to throw a bunch of breaking balls. A base hit to left by Nunez, a sacrifice by Laird, and then a steal of third by Nunez. The infield in, and still with the infield in, a ground ball to short. Pennington a little misplay briefly through to first. Jeter was out 6-3. Nunez scored, and now the A's had a huge mountain to climb. They were down 7-4 when the game went to the 9th inning. Sogard was out number 1, and the A's really went to work against Mr. Rivera. A single by Weeks, a single by Crisp. Matsui was up at this point. Hideki 4 for 4 on the afternoon. Matsui deep in the box, an open stance. It looks like he's gotten off the plate a little bit. And the 1-0 is a broken bat, base hit to right field. Weeks is to third, around third. They're going to hold him there, and the bases are loaded against Rivera with 1 out in the 9th, and Willingham's coming up. Matsui is so strong, and that's his second career 5-hit game, able to muscle a ball into right field on a broken bat. And the A's have their shot. Bases loaded, 1 out, 9th inning, trailing 7-4, and they have 14 hits. And next up for the A's looking to keep the line moving was Josh Willingham, and a long battle ensued between Willingham and Rivera. Weeks takes his lead from third, Crisp from second, Matsui from first. Granderson in center, shaded toward left center, very deep in left, straight away Gardner. And now the 2-2 pitch once again. Rivera sets. Here it is. And it's swung on line to left. That's going to sink for a base hit. Weeks has scored. Everybody moves up 90 feet. It's 7-5. The bases remain loaded. Still just 1 away. And the A's are down by 2 on a line drive base hit to left by Willingham. And that's 4 consecutive singles. And then after that, David DeJesus really made a bid against Rivera with 1 out and the bases loaded. The A's down by 2. And the 2-1 delivery. And here it is. And it's swung on line. Caught at first. And Teixeira goes to the bag for a double play. Do you believe that? A line drive back of first. Teixeira went to his left right over the line. And Sweeney had drifted off the bag at first. And that quickly and suddenly and abruptly after the A's had battled back with 4 consecutive hits to load the bases and trail by just 2, a line drive, and Sweeney was about 15, 20 feet off the bag, no chance to get back. Teixeira catches the line drive, goes to the bag, 3 unassisted, breaking the backs of the Athletics on one swing in the 9th inning and giving the Yankees the win and the series win over this weekend in the Bronx. Final score, Yankees 7 and the Athletics 5. Vince Scafonio, the complete Sunday scoreboard when the A's postgame continues.